For hundreds of years, immigrants working for their dreams have shaped the United States. Latino ranchers developed many of the tools and skills of the American cowboy. Chinese laborers laid the tracks of the Continental Railroad. African Americans, though not voluntary immigrants, labored to develop the agriculture of the South and the industry of the North. Farmers and workers of every origin built the nation we know today.
So Diego, why is immigration such a controversial topic?
Well, there's many aspects to it. There's a lot of factors that go into it. Like, for example, historical perspective, that's also one of them, because we have had a long history with it. The rising numbers is a big one, because each and every day there's more and more immigrants that immigrate to the United States. Illegal entry is also another big one, too, because there's a lot of people that enter illegally, as well as economic debate. People don't like it. Sometimes they think that immigration affects our economy as well. Citizenship responsibility is also another one that has a huge play in that. And culture concerns as well as that too. Some people don't like the fact that their culture is being brought in, and as well as the moral issues as well that also comes down to it.
In 2006, the United States accepted more legal immigrants as permanent residents than all other countries in the world combined. The number of actual first-generation immigrants living in the United States eventually quadrupled from 9.6 million in 1970 to about 38 million in 2007. Over 1 million persons were naturalized as U.S. citizens in 2008. The leading countries of origin of immigrants to the United States were Mexico, India, the Philippines, and China. Nearly 14 million immigrants entered the United States from 2000 to 2010.
So, David, how do you think immigrants affect the U.S. economy? According to George W. Bush, America's immigration system is unsuited to the needs of the economy and the values of our country. How do you feel about that?
2 words. Bullshit. This is just ridiculous. In the late 1900s and the 1980s, the U.S. immigrants, when they came in, they actually improved our economy by, a lot of people complain that the immigrants would take things in our workforce, but they actually have helped decrease the amount of unemployment rating that we had. And our unemployment rating in May 2001 dropped down from 4.7%, which was in 1997, to in 2001 it was 3.7%. It did rise in 2005, but that's just because of the economic problems that we are facing now, but that doesn't have anything to do with the immigrants in the United States.
So Diego, why are fewer immigrants becoming American citizens at this point?
Well, a recent study by U.S. Life showed that 64% of immigrations coming to the United States have declined to get citizenships, so they have not got citizenships yet. A big part of this is because there's a U.S. oath in the citizenship that carries responsibilities such as voting, jury duty, even military service. So that can be a big while because of the responsibilities that come with it. Maybe sometimes they just don't want to deal with it, or they're not capable to. So that can be just a really big problem with it. Many believe that's the case, and I think that can possibly be the issue. So, David, what culture concerns are raised by recent immigration?
Oh, bloody hell. In the United States, there's so many differences between the cultures that are just the mixture that we have in the United States is ridiculous. People are concerned that there is no common culture in America today. And, that percentage of people that believe we are concerned has raised. It's gone from 12% and it has continued to rise as the years go by because we have so many different immigrants coming into the United States. There is no cultural similarities within people. You can go to a school and there would be so many different cultural backgrounds that it wouldn't be the same at all. So many people don't understand that.
So, David, what are some moral issues surrounding immigration?
Morally is bad from good or right from wrong in some cases, and within immigration, what are the moral problems we are facing in the United States? It's the case of asylum. You got people that are trying to leave their country because of oppression, and when they get here, they're being denied entry to the country, and they're being sent back. And what is that right or wrong? We have people that are coming into our country and they want the freedom.
So taking this on to a more personal level, Diego, are you affected by immigration itself?
Well, to be quite honest with you, David, I personally do not take it to any offensive level or any effective. I am really not affected to it. This has nothing really to do with me. The immigration debate, it's here and there I hear stories about it, but I mean I never really get too involved about it or ever get too offensive or defensive about it. I just kind of let the nation do what's right and have them do what they think is what's best for the country.
So Diego, what impressions do you have about the issue through these acquaintances?
Well, by acquaintances, if I'm correct, David, you mean immigrants, right?
Yes, I do.
Well, to me, honestly, I feel immigrants are just normal people like us. They're just like any other person in this school, in this country, in this world. They're the same people. They're people, they all have feelings, they all live like us. They all have, of course we all have different lives, but we're all people, we're all human. Why should we treat them any differently? There's absolutely no point in treating them any different. Like racism, why be racist? There's no point to it. We should not deny them or isolate them out because they're different or they come from different places. I feel like we should all just treat them equal because they're all human, exactly like us.
Well, how some people don't necessarily treat immigrants in a bad way, but they have people have problems with the illegal immigrants. People don't know who's legal and who's not. Nobody. We can't go up to somebody and be like, "Well, what is your green card? Where's your visa? How did you get here?" It's just too questioning. So people automatically assume that illegal immigrants are, or immigrants themselves are most of the time illegal if it comes to that racist perspective.
Well, people honestly they don't really know the stories. Like people all assume that all immigrants are illegal. That all immigrants should just go back where they came from. Like we've heard all that stuff, racism, all that. There's a lot of protesters. Like for example, in Arizona, they're having that immigration law controversy. But to be quite honest, David, people honestly don't know like the side story. I'm Diego Rodriguez.
And I'm David Guevara.
Yo, man, why is your name blood under mine? Why is my name right there? Dude, give my name back.
Diego, can I have mine?
There we go. That concludes our topic.
Yep. Thanks for watching Debate on Immigration. Shout out to Jimmy.